perhaps better known as Gradualreport.
What's up?
Not much. How are you enjoying VidCon?
I'm loving it. I keep seeing the same 9 people over and over again, and it's awesome.
Are they at least a good 9 people?
Yeah, no, they're fantastic. My fans that know me, they come up to me, they're just like, the first time they see me, they're just like, right? And it's crazy. And then the second time they see me, they're kind of like, oh, yeah, you again. And the third time, it's kind of like, oh, you're still here. Like, you're wandering around just like us. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And now it's like, all right, Danny, whatever.
You just don't make eye contact and walk quickly by.
Yeah, or they'll just go like, I don't know. I've already said, I have acknowledged you too many times in 3 days.
And any favorite VidCon experiences so far?
Yeah, I met up with a lot of people at YouTube that are like engineers. I was sitting in on this group, this engineering group, and it was like everybody went around and said what they did, and then I spoke, you know, and I was like, oh, I make videos, and they're like, oh, okay, give us an example of a video you did. And I'm sitting there, I'm trying to think of I'm like, well, you know, they're between 2 to 3 minutes long, but every now and again I'll have a 10-minute one, and they're like, oh, tell us about the 10-minute video, and I was like, oh, there's no real easy way to say this. And these are all engineers, mind you, engineering people at YouTube. And I go, well, let's see, I took a bunch of condoms and I filled them with paint, and I taped them to my body, and I walked out onto this canvas and exploded them as the paint dripped down my you know, scantily clad body. And they all just stared at me like, you're from the moon. Afterwards, I met with them in the bar, as happens at VidCon. You know, you meet everyone in a professional capacity, and they're like, hey, there's that wacko. Come here, you make us laugh, monkey. Dance, monkey.
Dance for us.
Yeah, so then we worked out this thing where they're going to have a panel about analytics, and I'm going to take my clothes off while asking a question. And I told them at the bar, I was like, look, if I start taking my clothes off, you guys have to start taking your clothes off too. And it was the 3 of the 4 guys on the panel, and I'm supposed to start my question when like the 4th guy who's not in on it.
Yeah.
So that's going to happen.
Have you checked with them, like, post-bar time, that they're actually going to do that?
No, I'm just hoping that No, because I can call them out on it.
All right.
You know, I'll just be like, look, you guys said you would do this. I don't understand. I wore my special shorts for it. Check these out. Right. Check these out. You're going to love these.
Oh, my God.
Look at those. My special shorts.
Those are amazing. And also, look at we match.
Yeah, they match.
we didn't even plan it.
We didn't even plan it. But that's basically what's going to happen at this thing, and I don't know what's. I asked him. I go, don't want to get kicked out. He's like, well, if you're filming it, it's art. So. That's
awesome, and I feel like the last people who are going to kick you out for that is like a group of YouTube folks.
Engineers, yeah. What are they gonna? Yeah, they love it. They love the spice of life.
Fair enough.
If it doesn't happen though, and I totally chicken out, this will be the only evidence that I have these underwear on. So.
Yeah, at least we got it on camera.
Yeah.
Just if you, and out of context then, like you just dropped trow in our interview.
Yeah. Actually, I have a bee sting right here that I usually drop trow for. Like a bee sting on my knee, just like, hey, check out this bee sting. And then any excuse really to take my pants off. That's how I operate.
Guys, check out this birthmark.
You know,
I got a bee sting.
I'm in this little movie. I got casted for this little movie, right?
Awesome.
And I just got an email today from one of the producers of the film. Because they were like, oh, let's take some photos for the newspaper. And I was just like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then I took my shirt off. And they were like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, you guys said you're taking pictures, right? I'm going to take my shirt off. Like, they did it so that they couldn't see that I wasn't wearing a shirt. Like, they were like, there's that psychopath Danny, right? Like, there's me. I have my shirt tied around me like a cape.
Yeah, I see.
All you can get is the front chest.
That's
awesome. Not going to.
It's not going to play. But all you can see is, like,
you just cut that whole part out. Just cut that whole part out because it's just retarded. I mean, I'm allowed to say that.
It's YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. We just got a video booted from a channel because apparently this sexy dance I did was pornographic.
Really?
So I feel like I get where you're coming from.
I get that all the time.
Yeah. We can't have your video here. It's too much porn.
Wow.
Yeah.
The nuns, man, they get you.
Yeah, so watch out when you're getting undressed in that panel.
It's live. It's really just for the people there.
Okay, fair enough.
My hope is that the engineers will be like, that was so crazy, and they'll subscribe.
Nothing else. You get like
a bunch of engineers at YouTube. Can't be a bad thing subscribed, right?
Yeah, they need some levity.
Yeah.
And final thing, Battle Royale's coming up. You qualified like, what, 60 times?
Yes. Yes, I did. Well, 70. No, I was lucky enough to place in the second group, like, I don't know, a couple times, so I'm happy about that, yeah.
Awesome. Are you going to be campaigning, like actively going for it?
Here's what I want to do. If I can get a partnership with Creature Carl and the creatures, and that other Justin Bieber looking kid that hated me.
Yeah.
If I could somehow take the hate that was generated and turn it into like a love fest, I would be happy to support them in their campaigns. So if they're watching this, reach out and I will help, but let's bridge that gap of hatred. Let's build a bridge of hummus between us.
That's beautiful. Awesome. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your VidCon, and I'm sure I'll see you around.
All right, cool. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.